Welcome, everybody, to something brand new and historic. The 12-team college football playoff is here. And an exciting new wrinkle, these first-round games are on campus in front of hyped-up and partisan crowds. Two teams battling for the right to move on to the quarterfinals. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense making their way on the field today. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are. But you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hand it off for a draw. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's third and short in the 20. Scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First and 10 now for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Shager. Throws it to the right. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Makes a nice move there. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Lowe. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They go with a direct snap. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And they'll set up with PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt here. Keeping it on the ground here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking to throw. It's Leonard. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaking free at midfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. Quarterback checks the defensive look. Makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a deep completion. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Boy, we see more. College football, you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good.
Hawaii 14, Notre Dame 10.
Now they get set to kick it away. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Punting ready to boot it away.
Number 16, on to punt it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. They planted a seed on this defense, and they better...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This passing game is still on fire. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point makes the lead 11.
That makes the score Hawaii 21, Notre Dame 10.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to pass. It's Leonard. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
It's now 3rd down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now they run the draw play. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Shager. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 25. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A short completion of the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a short completion of the big tight end. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Scanning the field. It's Shager. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Important 3rd down play coming up. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that is no good. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead. The Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to begin the second half. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First down here for this offense. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the tailback's got it again. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to pass this time. Lets it go quickly. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Dropping back, it's Shager. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The ball is caught. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 2nd down and goal. Or it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Shager. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Give it to the back again. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Collins. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Great cut there. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 2nd down play coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. To throw, it's Leonard. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
Check this out. It's fielded in the end zone. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to pass here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw to the left side. They misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. But Hawaii has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. The Rainbow Warriors bring their punt team onto the field. With the return, it's Love. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Leonard. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
This is just a great job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of the lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Offensive line in the running game. Secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Down he goes. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. And the route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it away.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch.
I really like what this... He's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Rainbow Warriors looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the Rainbow Warriors looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Back in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And we're able to get him down.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Personal foul.
Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be fourth down. That's a costly penalty for the special teams. The offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. The Rainbow Warriors pick up enough for a first down here. Oh, the ball comes loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense adds 6 points.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And this one is getting ugly. And they'll set up with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Hawaii 49, Notre Dame 24.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. And they get him down after the completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. It's Leonard. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And the back now goes in motion. Always looking to throw. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hawaii. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. The quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quick throw to the left side, and he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. Of course, in the playoffs,